And we welcome you to the Little General C.Adam Toney Preseason Showcase here at Shady Spring High School with Eric Thomas. I'm Maris Lowry, and Eric, we've already had 2 games in the books and 2 more to go, and this one a battle between the Ripley Vikings and the Spartans of Greenbrier East.
Yeah, I like to see the level of play continue, as we've had the first 2 games have been really great with the Parkersburg South GW contest played at a high level, and the Flying Eagles came out and handled business against Hurricane, who had a lot of talent on their squad as well.
Yeah, and you know, Beckley and Greenbrier East will open the season next Friday up at Greenbrier East. So Greenbrier East was able to sit back and watch Beckley play Hurricane and scout Beckley. And now that Beckley's played, they can sit in the stands and now watch Greenbrier East as they get ready to take on Ripley. We're about 3 minutes away from the tip of this game. We'll take a break, come back and get you ready for the opening tip between Ripley and Greenbrier East here on Video Productions.
Football season is starting and the all-star lineup of new Kias are here at Friendship Kia of Beckley. We have the playbook to help you score the big win on your new Kia purchase. We make sure you get the best price with almost all of our new cars priced at invoice. And don't forget, we have one of the largest selections of inventory to help find you that perfect ride. We have a roster full of non-commissioned sales staff and an any reason 7-day exchange program. So get off the bench and get a new Kia from your friends at Friendship Kia of Beckley.
We're dealing!
Little General Stores has been serving West Virginia communities for almost 5 decades. We are so grateful to be a small part of your lives, and we want to recognize the integral part of our operation, the LG family. You keep us going. Thank you.
Every bite better with Pepsi.
And we welcome you back to the Little General C.Adam Toney Preseason Showcase. We've got Ripley and Greenbrier East about a minute and a half away. And Eric, your thoughts about this game we're about to do as we're about, like I said, about a minute and 20 away from getting it started.
Well, I think for the Greenbrier East Spartans, they have a lot of holes to fill, a lot of guys that have moved on. So I'm anxious to see what the youth of this team will do. And with Ripley, I see it seems like they had a good year last year. We lost a couple of key players. So both of these teams will learn a lot about their team today.
Well, Ripley will be the visiting team. They'll wear the royal blue trimmed in white for Ripley. The starting lineup will go like this. Will be Brady McVeigh, Garrett Rhodes, Brandon Size, Blake Justice, and Cade Good. For Greenbrier East, the Spartans wearing the white uniforms. Their starters will be Peyton DeHaven, Gabe Patton, Donovan Penn, Jacob Tomlinson, and Brody Hamrick. The opening lineups in the start of the game brought to you by United Coal Company, United and Infinity Coal. And if you want to work close to home, you can come and join the team at Infinity Coal Company, located in Sophia, West Virginia, where they've been in operation since 2011. You can go to their Facebook page at I'll get it here in just a second, tell you their Facebook page that you can go to apply, which is United Coal Company, or you can pick up an application at the Guard Shack located on Independence Road in Sophia, West Virginia. All right, so ready to go. It'll be Greenbrier East and Ripley. And there's the warning buzzer. Players and teams are out. We're ready to go. Getting in the center circle for Ripley will be the 6'3" senior Garrett Rhodes, and Rhodes will jump against Brody Hamrick for Greenbrier East. So Hamrick, Tomlinson, Penn, Patton, DeHaven for the Spartans. And once again, it'll be McVeigh, Rhodes, Sass, Justice, and Good for the Ripley Vikings. And we are ready to get the ball in the air, and we are now underway. Tip is controlled by Greenbrier East. So here's the Spartans. They'll have the first possession of the game. There's a nice drive into the lane. Little scoop shot is up and in. That's a nice take to the basket by Patton, and the Spartans score on their first possession.
Yeah, Gabe Patton gets out of the gate with a nice drive, and Greenbrier East is able to turn Ripley over on their first possession.
Here's the Spartans back the other way. Here's a nice drive to the basket, a lot of contact, and that's on the drive. And that's a good take to the basket that time. And that's Penn, 6-foot junior, Devon Penn. So East will inbound on the foul under their own basket. There's another drive with a scoop shot with the left hand, doesn't go. That shot was put up by Hamrick for East, and back the other way comes Ripley. So here's the Vikings with it, and there's a turnover.
Yeah, they're going to call a travel as Greenbrier East fought over the screen. A little contact, but need to be able to keep your pivot.
But you know, Eric, for what we saw in the two games last night, the two games we've already done here today, and I really like how the officials were saying, look, we're not going to bail you out over a little contact. You got to fight your way through the contact. That's a nice take to the basket, nice drive by Brody Hamrick in a 4-0 Greenbrier East lead.
Yeah, and you're right, because, you know, the first couple possessions of a game kind of sets the tone on how the game is going to be called, and the kids need to adjust accordingly,
right.
the basketball players. And I agree with letting them play a little bit.
Yeah, I think the only time you have contact is if you get hit obviously on the arm or you get bumped on your way for a shot going to the basket, yes, they should call that. But this little contact out front, I don't think it's that big of a deal. There's a 3-ball, which is going to get the rolling in for Ripley, and that shot made by Good. And that time Good was good on a 3-ball.
Yeah, and a nice, what they call shooter's roll right there. Nice. If you shoot it right, you get that shooter's bounce.
Greenbrier East, they break the pressure of Ripley. And I like what Greenbrier East has done on their possession, even though that shot was missed. They are going hard to the basket as Patton missed that. Back the other way. Another 3 in and out that time by Good. And we got a whistle on the rebound. And we're going to have a foul.
Yeah, Good looks like he has the green light. And that was in and out, just rimmed out. Good-looking catch and shoot.
There's the one before. As you mentioned, got the shooter's roll. And getting to the line will be a Garrett Rhodes, a 6'3 senior for Ripley. He will shoot 2. First free throw is no good. So this is the third of 4 games we've had here this morning, this afternoon on into the evening. One more to follow this. Wyoming East and Independence, as that free throw by Rhodes is good, so he makes 1 out of 2 to tie the game.
Ripley's extending the pressure here.
Greenbrier East been attacking the basket on all their possessions, and there's a Ripley foul.
And that's going to be on Ripley's Brandon Size. That'll be his first, team second.
And it'll be Tomlinson, 6'2", junior at the line for the Spartans. First free throw is good. Greenbrier East regains the lead.
And Jacob Tomlinson gets into the scorebook. And I like what I see out of both teams, you know, getting up and down the floor.
He makes 1 of 2, but the long rebound comes out to East. There's a 3-ball straight away. Good-looking shot that time by Hamrick. Back the other way is Ripley, and we've got a whistle and a travel.
No, they're going to bail him
foul?
out. Foul on the push. As we see the 3 by Hamrick, lets it fly.
Wide open, he was able to get that bend in his legs. Set, nice rotation. Nothing but tickle the twine, the bottom of the net. So Ripley will have to inbound. Yeah, Greenbrier East coach standing right in front of me. I'm going to have to watch the monitor. Nice strip that time. Good defensive play by the Spartans. That play made by Penn. Penn shaking and baking, and he'll drive, and there'll be a whistle. And what do we got?
Caught a travel.
That, or maybe he stepped out of bounds on the baseline.
Yeah, I couldn't
Either
see.
Or a turnover. And here's Ripley with it. With the left hand into the lane, Good puts up the shot. It doesn't go. Greenbrier East comes out of there with it. Back the other way. There's a bucket for the Spartans. Greenbrier East, excuse me, Eric, on a mini 6-0 run. Around the horn they go. Here's a step back three. It's short. And they battle for the rebound. Greenbrier East comes out of there. That shot was missed by Garrett Rhodes for Ripley. And here's Patton. Short shot up and in. That is good that time
By Hamrick.
by Hamrick.
And that's Hamrick's 7th point.
Greenbrier East on an 8-0 run right now. Here's a three from the corner. It doesn't go, but the putback, nice play. Over his head is Cade Good for the putback, and that stops an 8-0 Greenbrier East run. There's the three ball miss from the corner.
And Ripley
And you
was
can
whistled
see-
on the foul. Nice.
You can see no one blocked Good out, and he was able to get to the ball and put it up and in.
Free run to the bucket.
Ripley showing pressure. Coming up here on the halfway point of the first quarter. Here's a three, whistle, and what do we got? We got a foul on Greenbrier East on the rebound. That shot was missed by Gabe Patton. So it'll be the Spartans bringing out full court pressure as Ripley pushes the ball up into the front court. Here's a drive into the lane. Good defense by Greenbrier East. Three from the left side. Back iron, no good. That shot was put up by Justice, and Spartans come out of there with it. And the ball is knocked out of bounds.
Almost a turnover right there. Ripley knocks it out. It'll be side out to Greenbrier East.
So it'll be Patton to put the ball in play. Right there in front of the Ripley bench. And what do we got?
Another offensive foul.
Yep, away from the ball. So now Ripley will get the ball as Greenbrier East committed a foul before they were able to get the ball in. Here's a three by Good. It's an air ball. Good defense by Penn that time for Greenbrier East.
Ooh.
Here's a steal. In for the layup is good. Nice job that time by Blake Justice for Ripley.
Yeah, he really stayed with it, kept his hands in the crossover zone, got the steal and the layup.
Here's Penn. He breaks the pressure, goes coast to coast, puts up a little floater, doesn't go. Offensive rebound putback doesn't go. And that shot that time was put up and in by Lane Lambert, who had just checked into the game for Greenbrier East. And now we got a turnover on Ripley.
Called a travel.
We watched this last play, this steal right here by Blake Justice.
Yeah, good defense. Not fooled by the crossover. Is able to get an easy layup.
Here's Penn with it, under pressure. And throws it away. Ripley coming back the other way. Hard to the basket. Here's another drive. It seems like, Eric, that seems to be the way teams do. They drive hard to the basket and then throw the ball back out.
A little skip pass waiting on the three.
Three from the corner is not there, but an offensive rebound and a whistle and a Greenbrier East foul. And that'll be Casto. He'll get to the line. There you see the replay. Casto, after the rebound, going back up, draws the foul. He'll shoot a pair. Free throw doesn't go. So we got multiple changes. Nathan Dixon into the line for into the game for Greenbrier East. Reed McGraw into the game. They put McCraw into the game.
Casto's able to cash in on the second.
They have one of two. Make it 12-9. Coming up on the 2-minute mark of the quarter. There's a three straight away. Back iron, no good. Offensive rebound. That was a good look that time for Hamrick. He just couldn't knock it down.
Just not able to knock it down as Ripley gets the ball back.
So Ripley able to get it in, break the pressure. Trying to find a driving lane. There it is. A lot of contact and no whistle there. The shot's no good. And now on the rebound, there's a Greenbrier East foul. I thought on the initial drive there was a lot of contact.
A lot of contact.
And I thought on the drive to the basket, that kind of contact could alter the shot. They let right there. They let them play through it, and then Ripley able to get the offensive rebound and then draw the foul. So the free throw's good. And we got another free throw coming. As that free throw made by Davin Rose. Rose is set. Second free throw is short. And here's Greenbrier East with it. Into the lane, we got a whistle. And we've got a foul. So now, Eric, the fouls are mounting up a little bit. Because that's 9 fouls between them here in this first quarter.
Yeah, and right now Ripley is shooting 50% at the free throw line. They've gone there 6 times and only made 3.
Here's the Spartans. Trying to find somebody free. Here's a 3 on the left side. Doesn't go. That shot put up by Patton. He had a good look, and he couldn't knock it down. Ripley into the lane. Ball's knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Ripley Vikings. And Blake Justice back into the game for Ripley. And actually, it won't stay with Ripley. It'll be Greenbrier East's ball. And there's a travel. So right now, we're kind of getting bogged down a little bit. We've been stuck at 12 to 10, been a lot of fouls, a lot of turnovers, and each team, I think, Eric's got to kind of settle in.
Run some offense.
So here's Ripley with a chance to tie or take the lead this trip. Coming up on the final minute of quarter number 1. Here's Ripley into the lane. Ball's knocked free, but they are able to pick it back up. Good for 3. Not there. Offensive rebound, and Ripley will have another crack at it. 15-footer from the left elbow doesn't go. And that's a good rebound and a Ripley foul. And that'll be free throws. Both teams now over the limit. We'll walk the length of the floor. Eric and Gabe Patton will be at the line.
Yeah, Gabe Patton to shoot 2.
So with 37.6 seconds remaining in the quarter, we'll walk the length of the floor, and it'll be free throw time as 2 shots will be awarded to the offended party, which was Gabe Patton. And the first free throw is good. Ripley had been on a 6-0 run prior to that free throw. Second free throw is also good. Got them both. And Darius Burns will check into the game, a freshman for Greenbrier East. 5'9", getting his first action. Final 35 seconds of quarter number 1. East back in the zone. They get a steal at the head of the zone. Down the lane and a nice finish. A beautiful play by Reed McCraw, who lays it up and in. Here's Ripley, a 3 ball on the right side. Doesn't go. Rebound out to Greenbrier East. Last shot time here, the final 10 seconds of the quarter. Here's a 3. It doesn't go. That 3 ball, it was put up by Nathan Dixon, and it doesn't go. And 3.2 remaining here in the first quarter. Half-court shot, count if it goes. It doesn't go, and that's the end of the first quarter. At the end of 1, your scores, Greenbrier 16, Ripley 10. We'll take a break and be right back here on Video Productions.
Here we grow again. Pioneer Community Bank is proud to offer a network of banks right here in our communities. By offering you more locations, Pioneer continues to meet all your banking needs where you are. Please stop by our New Harper Road location. We are truly investing in Southern West Virginia. Pioneer Community Bank. Friendly service, great products. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
And we welcome you back to Shady Spring High School. A 6-point lead for Greenbrier East over Ripley, 16-10. Start of the second quarter brought to you by Modley's. Modley's Plumbing and Heating. You can give them a call at 304-HELP for the fine folks at Modley's. All right, well, Eric, 16-10. East leads in the first quarter. And as we do in scrimmages, we start 0-0 as we start the second quarter, but we do keep a running total. And we'll see what unfolds here in quarter number 2. Spartans with the 6-point lead.
Let's see if this one gets a little more flow. Like you said, a lot of 9-10 fouls called in the quarter, a lot of turnovers. Really got bogged down in the middle of the quarter.
Yeah, I thought that both teams started off pretty good. Then the game got a little sloppy. And I know each coaching staff running in a lot of different players, and something that they probably won't substitute that freely once the regular season starts.
Right.
So East will be back in the zone as Ripley will have the first possession of the second quarter. Trying to find someone open in that zone as they work it around. Here's a three from Good, head of the lane. He's got it. Straightaway 3-ball. 16-13 the lead for Greenbrier East. Back the other way. And what do we got? We got an offensive foul. Take the basket away. Reed McCraw went to the basket as we watch that last 3-ball made by Ripley on the first possession of the second quarter.
Nice catch, shoot, and release there.
A splashdown. So here's Ripley with it. Now East out of that zone. And Eric, all it took was 1-3 over the zone to get him out of that zone, to get him to go man-to-man.
Back-to-back.
And a back-to-back. Another splashdown. Kaboom! A 3-ball and a quick 6-0 run to start this quarter by Ripley. Nice take to the basket, right of the lane.
Yeah, good-looking player right there.
Yeah, Hamrick with the finish. East back in front, 18-16.
That's Hamrick's 9th point of the contest.
Good has been a very solid player for Ripley. For a 3 in the lead, doesn't go, and it's out of bounds. It'll stay with the Ripley Vikings. We watch the second 3 in this quarter by Good. He's got a nice rotation, nice stroke.
Nice lift on his jump shot, too.
Yeah. Ripley to inbound under their own basket. Good for 3 for a 3. Nope, in and out. Well, that ball was halfway down there. It can pop back out.
Yes, good-looking shot. He's feeling it. That was a heat check right there.
So it'll be Ripley's ball under their own basket. They'll bring it into the corner, and that 3 is short. Battle for the rebound, out of bounds, and waiting for the referees. It'll say it'll stay with Ripley again. That was Justice shooting that 3-ball for Ripley that time.
Nice strip.
Yes, it was. Nice defensive play by Greenbrier East. And then they don't get a layup on the other end. They did everything right, Eric, except for make the shot there on the other end.
Yeah, good strip. Got the ball out, just missed the layup.
So here's Ripley with it. Good has it now. 2 minutes into the second quarter. There's a nice drive, but couldn't get the shot to go. That shot put up by Blake Justice. Here comes Greenbrier East. Penn will dial it up from distance. Make it rain. And that was nowhere close. And then on offensive rebound, short shot doesn't go. Another shot doesn't go as they battle for the loose ball. Good hustle by both teams, and we're going to have a foul.
And I think Brady Hamrick's going to get to the free throw line. Being a horse on the glass right here, Greenbrier East had 3 or 4 shots at that particular possession. And Hamrick steps to the line, leading all scorers right now. He has 9 points, and Good from Ripley has 11 points.
So it'll be Hamrick to shoot a pair. 6'3" sophomore. He misses the first one. Greenbrier leads 18-16. Second free throw on its way is good. He makes 1 of 2. And the lead is 19-16 for Greenbrier East. We got a timeout. 30-second timeout. 30-second timeout. Indoor Air is a proud sponsor of high school sports. Indoor Air, you're a Amana dealer for all your heating and cooling needs. You can call the good folks at Indoor Air at 304-890-2212. Also, the games are being brought to you in part by Cracker Barrel. Cracker Barrel with locations in Beckley and Princeton. Cracker Barrel, delicious food at any time, whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Delicious food at Cracker Barrel. So out of the timeout, Ripley will have the ball. Greenbrier East leads by 3, 19-16. Greenbrier East will show full court pressure. Got a whistle and a foul. And you know, Eric, like we talked about, there were 10 total fouls between the two teams in the first quarter. And now we have got 4 fouls. So we've got 14 total fouls between the two teams.
Yeah, I mean, this is they're both adding up a little bit. Man-to-man defense. Both are a little physical in their guarding habits, so they're going to have to adjust to the ref's whistle.
Yeah, had a lot of contact. Here's Good. He thought about the 3. He's knocked down a couple of them. He loses control of the ball, and he gets it back. We got a whistle. And what do we got?
Another foul.
Yep. So as we mentioned, the fouls are starting to mount up. And I think there's some confusion as to who's inbound the ball. They called a foul. They've only got 3 team fouls. It should be 14 fouls. As there's a drive to the basket, and that's definitely a foul. And so Rhodes will get to the line. But, yeah, they're still stuck on 3 team fouls. That should be 5 team fouls now on Greenbrier East. But they've yet to change that on the board, and now they do. Yeah, I think they're breaking in a new clock score operator because it's been a little slow on the draw here.
Think so. Garrett Rose misses the first.
And we'll have another one coming. Greenbrier East leads in the game 19-16. Rhodes' second free throw is good. He makes 1 of 2, cuts the lead to 2 at 19-17. And then Ripley will put on full court pressure. Patton looked like he went over on the cross, but nevertheless, Ripley able to get the steal.
The blue got you.
Yeah, the blue got me, and I was thinking, too, Princeton playing in the football championship today, and the uniforms of Ripley are really just
very
like the
similar.
uniforms of Princeton.
Yep,
Good makes
similar.
Drive to the basket. It doesn't go, but there is a foul.
It's going to be a charge, player
Yep.
control.
Offensive foul. So, like I said, each team, and rightfully so, Eric, in a scrimmage, you want to play maybe as many people as you can, and both teams playing a lot of players as Lane Lambert into the lineup for Greenbrier East. Spartans a little sloppy there, turn it over.
Both teams are starting to really bog down offensively, a lot of turnovers. But the fouls are setting the tone, a lot of fouls.
That's a nice drive and a nice finish by Rhodes, and that ties the game at 19. Yeah, Greenbrier East struggling, only 3 points thus far in the quarter. As Penn shoots an air ball, and it'll go over to Ripley. So we're coming up on the halfway mark of the second quarter, and we're all tied at 19.
Good tape. Just look at him, okay?
Greenbrier East extending the full court pressure. Ooh, travel right there.
Coach Greenbrier East right beside me was on it. Of course, the ones that count, they didn't see that particular play, and now there's a travel. There was a lot of contact. That might have been, I don't want to say it, they missed the one before, which was a travel. And these are very good officials, but just like us, broadcasters, sometimes we make mistakes, players make mistakes, officials make mistakes too. But like I said, a very good crew, and they were on that one.
As Ripley now extends the pressure, and they have some fouls to give, so they can be a little more aggressive.
Yeah, East is over the limit in fouls. There's a three. It's not answered, and that shot was put up by Tomlinson, and now Greenbrier East able to regain the lead.
Who hit that last shot?
I was screened out. Tomlinson shot the three that didn't go in. Here's a three for the lead for Ripley. That's short. And the Spartans on the move. And a turnover. So things are really bogged down in this second quarter. Greenbrier East leads in the game 21-19. Ripley can take the lead if they can hit a three here. And here comes a three on its way. It doesn't go. They battle for the loose ball. Greenbrier East had it, and now they still do.
That's a block, yes.
Yep.
And that's going to be whistled on Brandon Sias.
The third team foul for Ripley. 21-19, Greenbrier East leads for the game. Once again, we got multiple players, and we've had a lot of that throughout this whole game, Eric, multiple players coming in and out.
Yes.
And sometimes when you play that many players, as much as they have in the first half, it does kind of take away a little bit of the
continuity
rhythm.
Of the offense.
There's a three. That shot's not there.
And both teams have gone cold, too.
Yeah. Like I said, it's been turned into more of a physical game, and and neither team's been able to have success.
And I can't tell you which one it favors. Usually the style of play favors one as Greenbrier East comes up with the steal.
And there's a foul. That's a nice play. Patton able to get the steal and able to get the finish and draw the foul, and that will take the lead to 23-19 as Patton will try to polish off a three-point play.
And Patton has 8 points, and Hambrick will be reinserted into the lineup for Greenbrier East.
The one thing, if you're Ripley, the defender, look, if I'm going to foul, I'm going to make sure you're not going to make the shot. and if you're going to make it, hey, just got to let them go and live to play on for another day. Free throw's no good, so they don't convert the three-point play. Coming up on the 2-minute mark of the half. And Ripley, there's a drive. They've passed up some threes. Working the ball around, trying to get somebody open. Here's a three from the far corner, is no good. That three was put up by Zach Arnold just into the ball game. And we got a whistle and a turnover. So it's a 4-point lead for Greenbrier East, 23-19 overall for the game. Here's Ripley with it. Pass into the lane, and they can't get the finish, but they draw the foul. And it'll be Casto to get to the line for Ripley. So Casto will shoot a pair.
Casto's 1 of 2 from the free throw line.
And he's set for the first free throw on its way, and it's good. 23-20. The Greenbrier East lead. Second free throw, too strong. And the rebound comes off the Greenbrier East. Down the lane, and a finish and a foul. Not quite the finish, but Hamrick will get to the line to shoot two. And that's what's bogged this down because of the fouls. That'll be the fourth team foul on Ripley.
And both teams could be in the bonus the rest of the
Yeah, well, they will be moving forward as the first free throw is good by Hamrick. And you know, Eric, we had 10 fouls in the first quarter. We've got 9 here, so we've had 19 fouls committed thus far. And actually could have more because once you get to 5 fouls,
they
don't
stop. Yes.
Yeah, it stops. So we could have even more than 19 fouls as 1 of 2 is made by Hamrick. And we have a whistle on the rebound.
And Ripley steps out of bounds.
So it's 24-20 is the lead. For Greenbrier East.
What's that, bro?
Coming up on the final minute of the half. And Ripley turns them over. There's a wild-looking shot. And
got a run out here.
Yep, got some numbers. Let's see if East can score out of it.
Turns it over.
They turn it over. So it's been a turnover back and forth. And there is a foul, and that'll be free throws.
And that's going to be whistled on Greenbrier East, Jacob Tomlinson.
So Good will get to the line to shoot two as both teams over the limit.
And Good, he's been able to knock down 3 threes in this first half. Let's see how this is his first trip to the free throw line.
Yeah, they haven't added the 5th foul on the scoreboard, but it was definitely the 15th foul. And they still haven't done it, but we know that it is, and it'll be a couple of shots here. And the first free throw is good.
Good-looking shot, good-looking release.
So 24-21. And I don't think they've changed the score here because they've had 10-7 for the longest time. And it's actually, that's not the score of this quarter. Because it's 24-21 is the game score, now 24-22. So Ripley should have 12.
12, yeah, 12 for the quarter.
Greenbrier should have 8. And they've kept it on 10-7.
Yeah, it's 12-8 this quarter.
Yeah, and they've got 12-7. It's actually 12-8.
Nice cut.
And a nice shot right of the lane, which is good.
Peyton DeHaven.
Yep, DeHaven. So it's 26-22. Final 25 seconds. Here in the first half. Ripley going to hold it for the final shot of the half. Good on the drive, little floater. It's short.
That's a travel.
Yep, because the ball didn't hit the rim. You were all over it. He kind of like passed it to himself.
That is a walk. They're saying it's not a walk.
So with 8.8, Greenbrier East will have an opportunity for the final shot of the half. And they'll throw it away.
Had a wide open layup right there.
So 6 seconds remaining. And now Ripley, for the second time, is going to get a final shot of the half. And they don't get the shot up ahead of the buzzer, and at the break, it's a 26-22 lead for Greenbrier East. We'll take a break, come back, recap the first half. You're watching live streaming coverage of the 2023 Little General C.Adam Toney Preseason Showcase on Video Productions.
At Access Health, we believe there's a difference between care and caring. We know you by name, and our 26 locations keep you healthy so that you can do the things that truly matter.
We won't raise your rates just because of an accident. Sure, everyone thinks they're a good driver. But when an accident happens, with Allstate, you don't have to worry, even if it's your fault. It's called accident forgiveness, and it starts the day you sign up. You're in good hands with Allstate.
As a former college football player, I realized that sports-related injuries can happen real fast. Hello, I'm Dr. Gross. If your child or grandchild is dealing with sports-related injuries, or maybe you're dealing with something that just won't go away, call me today and I can help you get back on the playing field. To better serve you, see us at one of our 3 locations in Beckley, Whipple, and Sophia at the numbers listed below. So take care of yourself. You deserve it.
Massey Power Sports is your one-stop off-road and tractor destination. We have an awesome selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, dirt bikes, tractors, and kid machines. Our machines come loaded with features the other brands don't have and will save you thousands of dollars versus the competition. Massey Power Sports offers the best prices, the best service, and the best warranties. Our locations in Beckley and Cross Lanes are here to serve you. Online at MasseyPowersports.com. Massey Power Sports. We power your work and your adventure.
Every bite better with Pepsi.
Dunkin' is here with your holiday helpers. Peppermint mocha and toasted white chocolate signature lattes. A touch of delicious holiday magic to help you seize the season. Sip through the holidays with signature lattes at Dunkin'. America runs on Dunkin'.
Hi, I'm Leanna Burnett, owner of Window World of Beckley. At Window World, we are proud to deliver exterior solutions that are beautiful, affordable, and guaranteed for life. We do things the right way. Honest pricing, no gimmicks, and thousands of satisfied customers. Call Window World of Beckley today at 1-800-NEXT-WINDOW and have your new windows, siding, and doors before winter. Window World of Beckley, family owned,
nationally known.
We won't raise your rates just because of an accident. Sure, everyone thinks they're a good driver. But when an accident happens, with Allstate, you don't have to worry, even if it's your fault. It's called accident forgiveness, and it starts the day you sign up. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Hey, my name's Paige, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is the crispiness of the breading and the tenderness of the filet. It's tasty, it's warm, it's total satisfaction.
Hi, this is Tanya, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is that warm bun, the perfectly seasoned chicken, and that pickle. Woo! I love it. There's a taste of my childhood in every bite.
Football season is starting and the all-star lineup of new Kias are here at Friendship Kia of Beckley. We have the playbook to help you score the big win on your new Kia purchase. We make sure you get the best price with almost all of our new cars priced at invoice. And don't forget, we have one of the largest selections of inventory to help find you that perfect ride. We have a roster full of non-commissioned sales staff and an any reason 7-day exchange program. So get off the bench and get a new Kia from your friends at Friendship Kia of Beckley.
We're dealing!
You have a goal. You know what you want. Start with us, New River Community and Technical College, your community college. Take classes online or in a classroom in Beaver, Lewisburg, Summersville, or Princeton, or step outside the classroom in one of our technical or health programs. Find flexible and affordable options to help you reach your goal. It's closer than you think when you start with us, New River Community and Technical College. Apply today.
Here we grow again. Pioneer Community Bank is proud to offer a network of banks right here in our communities. By offering you more locations, Pioneer continues to meet all your banking needs where you are. Please stop by our New Harper Road location. We are
ready to go to the second half. Greenbrier East will have the first possession. And the way they do it here is they will start in these scrimmages. Every quarter will start over at 0, but the lead is Greenbrier East up 26-22 as we're ready to start the second half. So, Eric, maybe we can see, kind of got bogged down a little bit. Maybe the quick half is it's an air ball. Maybe that will kind of pick things up a little bit.
Yeah, maybe so, as we start off with the turnover.
So here we go. Here's a 3, which is short. Good put that up. And Good had a good first half. Back the other way comes Greenbrier East. Into the lane, short shot off the glass is in. Do they count it?
Yes.
I believe they do. And one, and that was nice maneuvering in there.
Reed McGraw.
McGraw, yep, or McCraw. I have
McCraw,
yeah.
Yes, excuse me.
We watch the replay, a little nice up and under. Off the window, count the basket, 28-22 the lead for Greenbrier East. And McCraw will try to polish off a three-point play. And the free throw is good. And it's a 7-point advantage for the game, 29-22 for Greenbrier East. Of course, Ripley, it's a 3A school. Greenbrier East, a 4A school. And there's the ball's loose on the floor, and Greenbrier East comes out of there with it. Spartans on the move. And here's Hamrick. Hamrick leaves it for Patton to pin. Hamrick, Patton, and Penn sounds like a law firm.
A law firm,
it,
yes,
yeah.
It definitely does.
There's a 3 is no good. And it'll be over to Ripley. So we got one more game after this, Eric, and I think if we made it this far, I think we could make it to the finish line. Got to get our second win here in the second half of this one.
That's right. The second game is going to be entertaining as well, as they have Wyoming East, versus Independence.
We had 2 games last night. We had Princeton beating St. Albans. And then also last night we had Shady beating South Charleston. Already today, we had George Washington beating Parkersburg South and Beckley beating Hurricane. And now Greenbrier East leads in this game 29-22 as we're about 2 minutes in here to the second half. There's a shot, no good by Justice for Ripley. Here's an open 3. That doesn't go. That shot was put up by McVeigh for the Ripley Vikings. And we have a foul.
Yeah, it's going to be a foul whistled on Brandon Sias. That'll be his 3rd. Team's first of the 3rd quarter.
So full court pressure for Ripley. Eric, that first quarter, 16-10 East, and then as there's a ball loose and what do we call, don't have a whistle, just out of bounds.
Just out of bounds.
Yeah. But I was to say the first quarter, it seemed like they got a little bit of flow. It was 16-10, but after that, since then,
it's been a struggle.
It's been a struggle offensively for both teams. Each team has missed a lot of shots. Here's Penn into the lane, spins and finishes with a bucket. Biggest lead of the game right here for Greenbrier East, 31-22. So with 5.5 to go in the third, it's a 31-22 lead for Greenbrier East, which is the biggest lead of the game. Here's a steal. And the ball is knocked out of bounds. It will stay with Greenbrier East. So here are the Spartans with it.
It looks like Ripley's not playing as aggressive up on ball, man-to-man, just really letting Greenbrier East run their offense outside the line, the three-point line.
There's a three. That three is going to be short by Patton. And back the other way comes Ripley. Good from the right baseline. Can't get it to go. And Patton clears the boards for the Spartans. 2-on-1. And Greenbrier East cannot convert. And, Eric, I really think because the pass was a little late.
Yeah. And the old bounce pass, Maris, would have snuck through there for it easy, too.
If they would have got the ball, I think, to Hamrick a little sooner, I think it would have been an easy layup. And they couldn't get him the ball, and their force, he missed the shot. Here's Ripley breaking the pressure. And they get a layup.
It's going to be Casto.
Casto with the bucket.
Yes.
31-24, the Greenbrier East lead. Here's a drive and a nice finish left of the lane. That's a nice take at that time by Patton. The lead back to 9, equals the largest lead of the game. Here's a three, in and out and back in again. Good knocks it down.
Good has a nice looking stroke when he releases that three.
33-27. Hamrick on the move. I beg your pardon. Yep, it was Hamrick. We have a whistle and we have a foul. Here's that last three ball, the replay on the other end. In and out and back in again. It's the first free throw. I'm screened out. I need to watch the monitor. We were watching. It was good because I'm screened out and we were showing a replay when the free throw was taken. So it's 34-27. And Hamrick will now shoot the back end of the two-shot opportunity. And it's good. He gets them both. 35-27 is the lead now for Greenbrier East.
Brody Hamrick has really been, him and Patton, been a 1-2 punch for Greenbrier East tonight.
So we got a little delay there, waiting for a player to tie his shoe, and that player's out of the vision of your screen, and that's what the holdup is.
Yeah, Hamrick leads Greenbrier East with 13, and Gabe Patton has 10. So of their, how many points do they have? 30? Greenbrier East?
It's 35-27.
So 23 of their 35 points have come from two players.
Of course, the regular season begins next week. Greenbrier East on Friday, December 8th, will play host to Beckley next Friday night. And that's a sectional game to start the season. And there's a shot in the lane, and it goes in a foul.
And I think that's going to be from Cade Good scoring.
As Good able to score again. He's really been the main offense for the Vikings of Ripley. That trims the lead to 35-29. And Good will try to polish off a three-point play. Free throw on its way. Looks good and is. That trims the lead to 5 at 35-30.
And that's his 21st point of the contest.
So, yeah, he's got 21 of the team's 30. Here's Penn on the take, and it's a block, and count the basket, and one is Penn able to attack the rim right of the lane.
Yeah, and I think that's the correct call. Connor Casto got back a little late and was already falling.
It was turning sideways a little bit. Yeah, I agree with you. I think that was the right call. Not that it matters what we think, but we just encouragement to the officials that we were with them.
That's right.
You know, even though we said that in real time, as there's going to be a jump ball, possession arrow will turn it back over to Greenbrier East. But even though we said that in real time, we also have the benefit of the replay.
Yes.
The officials got to make that
Make
call
it bang,
in real
bang.
time, boom, boom, just like that.
And more times than not, they're all over it.
Yeah. There's a little floater into the lane that is short, and that shot was taken by DeHaven, and it'll stay with East. Got a timeout. Got a full timeout, and we'll take it with them. We'll be right back here on Video Productions.
At Access Health, we believe there's a difference between care and caring. We know you by name, and our 26 locations keep you healthy so that you can do the things that truly matter.
This game is sponsored by Brian Helton. Brian is running to represent you in the state senate. Brian is the conservative choice for Raleigh, Wyoming, and Fayette counties. He is pro-life and supports our Second Amendment rights. Brian Helton will work hard to make it happen. Paid for by Helton for West Virginia. Kayla Kessinger, Treasurer.
Every bite better with Pepsi.
And we welcome you back to Shady Spring High School, the Little General C.Adam Toney Preseason Showcase. Out of the timeout, and Greenbrier East inbounds the ball. Here's Penn with it. Spartans lead the overall total, 37-30. There's a drive, a pass down low, short shot, doesn't fall. That was a good look.
Tough luck.
Yeah.
Good pass and just tough luck miss there.
That was Lambert who missed that short shot. We got? Under 3 for the third. There's a nice driving and one. That's Justice on the finish. Blake Justice, the 5'8" sophomore, with the hoop in the arm, trims the East lead to 37-32.
Justice was able to really beat his man and get in the paint and come to a jump stop and score and see if he can polish off this three-point play.
So with the bucket good and the free throw made, 37-33 is the Greenbrier East score, is the lead, is the actual score, and we got a whistle.
All right, that's going to be a charge, offensive foul.
Got an offensive foul.
I'll give you the first one. I mean, we're missing stuff. We had 6 on the floor a minute ago. We missed that.
Here's Good, and he puts up the shot. He's stripped. Here comes Greenbrier East. They have numbers. Now Ripley gets back in transition. And Penn has the ball knocked out of his hands. Here's Ripley. Here's a three, and that is short, and got a foul on the rebound.
Yeah, that foul's going to be whistled on Garrett Rhodes.
Climbing to get that rebound was Lane Lambert for Greenbrier East.
That's 5. That should be free throws.
It should be free throws. And that's one thing, I don't know if they have the capability or someone maybe tell the scores table they have to hit the horn on situations like that.
Yeah. It's all a work in progress right now.
It is. So 37-33 is the Greenbrier East lead, and both teams now are over the limit. And getting to the free throw line will be Lane Lambert for the Spartans. And the first free throw is no good. So players just shuffling both teams in and out, aren't they?
Shuffling in and out, yes.
Looks like at the bus stop, don't it? Lambert's second free throw. Good. He makes one of two. 38-33 is the Greenbrier East lead.
Stay in front, stay in front.
Here's a three. Doesn't go. And that three was put up by Arnold. Three from the left corner is good. A splash down by Patton.
Right here, right here. Good D, help, help.
An 8-point advantage. Here's a three for Ripley. And that shot was put up by Rhodes. It doesn't go.
Patton was able to come down with the rebound for Greenbrier East.
DeHaven on the move for the Spartans. And what we got? I think he stepped on out of bounds. Well, we got one more game after this, Eric. Of course, we're in the third quarter of this one. Coming down the stretch of the third here, we'll have Independence taking on Wyoming East. Got to see former Mullins and West Virginia star Herbie Brooks in the building earlier. We'll see him as an assistant coach with his son Derek, as that three ball doesn't go for good. And here comes Greenbrier East, coming up on the final minute left here in the third quarter. Here's a three for the Spartans. It's good.
Nice looking shot.
Burns knocks it down. Darius Burns, and the lead is 11 for Greenbrier East, 44-33. Coming up on the last 40 seconds of the third. That three, not even close, put up by McVeigh. And Greenbrier East will now have it.
Well, let's see if they hold it for the final shot. Got being Greenbrier East.
So he's trying to get it in, and they do to Penn. Under pressure. Down
nice
the lane.
Hesitation.
Yep, that shot, it misses by Patton. Back the other way comes Ripley. Here's a three ball on the right side, doesn't go. That three was put up by Stiletto. And here's a pass inside. Will it count? It will. And that takes the lead to 46-33. And we'll have an opportunity perhaps for a three-point play. That's a nice job by Lane Lambert.
Yeah, Lane Lambert gets into the lane, picks up the foul on the shot with a chance to polish off a three-point play.
So now let's see what. Nope, they're not going to count the basket. They've now, after they called it good, now they're going to say the basket does not count. So that takes the score back to 44. Take the two off, make it 44-33.
And excuse me, how's zero shooting when Lane?
Well, they called it on the floor, I guess, prior to the pass, or prior to the shot. They called it on the pass, I guess.
Okay.
As we watch the replay.
Okay.
So the first free throw is no good by Penn. He's got another one coming. But the initial, when I watched the referee initially, he did give the signal the basket was good. And then when they got together, then they waved off the basket. As now we got a foul and a rebound. And that'll be more free throws. So that'll get Darius Burns to the free throw line.
Free throw line for two.
And the lead is 44-33 Greenbrier East. And Burns' first free throw is good. So it's 45-33. And the second free throw is also good. 46-33, and a timeout with 15.6 remaining here in the third quarter. So it looks like it's going to be a full timeout, and we'll be right back here on Video Productions.
Hi, I'm Leanna Burnett, owner of Window World of Beckley. At Window World, we are proud to deliver exterior solutions that are beautiful, affordable, and guaranteed for life. We do things the right way. Honest pricing, no gimmicks, and thousands of satisfied customers. Call Window World of Beckley today at 1-800-NEXT-WINDOW and have your new windows, siding, and doors before winter. Window World of Beckley, family owned,
nationally known.
You have a goal. You know what you want. Start with us, New River Community and Technical College, your community college. Take classes online or in a classroom in Beaver, Lewisburg, Summersville, or Princeton, or step outside the classroom in one of our technical or health programs. Find flexible and affordable options to help you reach your goal. It's closer than you think when you start with us, New River Community and Technical College. Apply today.
And we welcome you back to Shady Spring High School for the final 15.6 of quarter number 3. Greenbrier East leads Ripley 46-33 for the game. And you see the score there on your screen because they start all over 0-0 at the end of each quarter. But the overall score is 46-33 East. Final 7 seconds here in the third quarter. And I'm sure Ripley's going to get a shot off. That's a tough shot, and that's going to be well short, and that's the end of the third quarter. The end of 3, it's Greenbrier East 46, Ripley 33. We'll be back with the fourth quarter after this on Video Productions.
Football season is starting and the all-star lineup of new Kias are here at Friendship Kia of Beckley. We have the playbook to help you score the big win on your new Kia purchase. We make sure you get the best price with almost all of our new cars priced at invoice. And don't forget, we have one of the largest selections of inventory to help find you that perfect ride. We have a roster full of non-commissioned sales staff and an any reason 7-day exchange program. So get off the bench and get a new Kia from your friends at Friendship Kia of Beckley.
We're dealing.
Little General Stores has been serving West Virginia communities for almost 5 decades. We are so grateful to be a small part of your lives, and we want to recognize the integral part of our operation, the LG family. You keep us going. Thank you.
Every bite better with Pepsi.
And we welcome you back to the Little General C.Adam Toney Preseason Showcase with Eric Thomas. I'm Maris Lowry, Robbie Mounts producing and directing, Jackie Moon on camera. Going to the fourth quarter, and if you're just joining us, they start every quarter over at 0-0, but it's a 13-point lead for Greenbrier East. They lead 46-33, Eric, as we start the fourth quarter.
Yeah, Greenbrier East firmly in control right now because Ripley's having a hard time to get anyone to score other than Good, who has 21 of their points.
There's a new player in the game, Sias, and he's able to catch, shoot, and score, and that trims the lead to 46-35. But it's been a real struggle offensively for both teams. A lot of turnovers, a lot of missed shots, a lot of chances, but Ripley able to score the first 2 buckets on the first 2 possessions of the fourth quarter, Eric, and get it to single digits.
Who hit that last bucket?
Screened out. Beg your pardon. And that's another thing. We've had turnovers. We've had a lot of missed shots. We've had a lot of missed free throws. We've had a lot of fouls. And it's something I guess you can expect, Eric, in a scrimmage. Of course, this is the final preparation for the regular season, which on the boys will get started next week. They can start as early as Tuesday. Greenbrier East, I know, will open up at home next Friday against Beckley. Here's Penn with it. Penn, maybe he got away with the travel, and that time that is a travel, and that's a good call that time as turnover by Hamrick.
And this game has gotten just a tad sloppy.
So East now back in the zone. as Ripley has scored the first couple of buckets here in the fourth quarter and got it to single digits. There's a three, in and out. Battle for the rebound. Spartans have it. Here's Greenbrier East on the move. Here's a three from the right wing. Good. That's a good-looking shot by Greenbrier East by Nathan Dixon. And that takes the lead to 49-37 in favor of Greenbrier East. Good for three. Got it for Ripley. But, Eric, if you're Ripley, you can't just keep changing buckets with them. They hit them 3 for 3. Spartans lead by 9.
Got to get stops.
And that three doesn't go, and there's the stop, the first stop, as you talked about. So we're 2 minutes into the fourth quarter and a 9-point lead for Greenbrier East. Good will dial it up from the Ripley zip code, and that's a little too far out. Comes up short. And got some contact and a foul. So Greenbrier East inbounds here in front of us, side out. He looked like he caught that in the front court and it went to the back court, over and back that time. But it is a scrimmage, and, you know, scrimmage for all of us, the broadcasters, players, and the officials. Nice take on the baseline by Hamrick. 51-40 the lead for Greenbrier East. Down the lane, a little flip shot off the glass, up and in. McVeigh with the bucket. 51-42, the Greenbrier East lead.
That was McVeigh's first bucket of the night.
Here's Penn. Gets the ball into the paint. And the shot is up and in, and a foul. Tomlinson got great position, able to finish and draw the foul. He gets the hoop and the harm.
Yeah, good on the pin down.
Nice kiss off the glass. And it's 53-42. Tomlinson cannot complete the three-point play, but the Spartans get the rebound. Here's Penn to the basket. Penn with a little short shot. It won't go. It just kind of hung on the rim there and rolled right off.
Tough luck.
So it'll be Ripley's ball. 53-42, the Greenbrier East lead. Just under 5 minutes for the fourth quarter. We got one more game to go here in this 2023 Little General C.Adam Toney Preseason Showcase. It'll be Wyoming East and Independence.
Hey, talk, let's go.
Of course, Eric, next week you and I will, next Saturday night, as a matter of fact, we'll be right here at Shady for the first game for the boys team of Shady High. They'll take on Wesley Christian, Kentucky. That game will tip at 6 o'clock next Saturday. You and I will have it right here on Video Productions. Out of the turnover, there's the Spartans down the lane. We got a whistle and we got a foul.
And I think Hamrick will go to the free throw line, where he has been there for 6 attempts and made 3.
Of course, next Thursday night, Eric, December 7th, you and I will have a middle school game, and we'll have it at the brand new Stratton Elementary. And that's where Park Middle School plays their home games until their new gym will be completed. And it'll be Park Middle against Independence Middle, and we'll have that Thursday night.
And that'll be a rematch of the county championship that we were able to call back in the spring.
And one of 2 free throws made. The lead is 54-42, Greenbrier East. Under 5 for the game. Good on the drive. Good take. Gets to the rim. Couldn't finish.
That was too close a shot for Good.
Greenbrier East turns it over. I know I've said that more than a couple of times here tonight. And Ripley turns it over. I've said that maybe equally as much, and there's a foul, as that's a nice play that time by Hamrick as he was getting ready to go in and finish. And, you know, that's a smart foul because you don't want to give up the easy layup.
No easy layups and good, clean, hard foul. Just make them earn it at the line.
So it'll be Hamrick to shoot 2 for Greenbrier East. get everybody situated there on the free throw line, and Hamrick will shoot a pair. And he was able to get, he got both of those, did he not?
Yes.
56-42.
Oh, yeah.
And we got a foul.
Who was that on?
So they sort it all out.
Hey, good defense, Payne. Keep it up. Keep it up.
And Ripley will have possession of the ball. 56-42 the lead for Greenbrier East. And there's a steal by DeHaven. And he gets fouled as he goes in. Nice play by Peyton DeHaven.
Yeah, stepped in the passing lane. Good anticipation right here. Look, almost like a defensive back. And goes in and earns 2 free throws.
So DeHaven will get to the line. He'll shoot a pair. And the first free throw is good. 57-42. Second free throw looks good and is. 58-42, biggest lead of the game right here at 16. There's Ripley. There's a nice pass and a nice catch, shoot and score by Casto. 58-44. Ripley turns Greenbrier East over, and then they turn it back over.
Hey, gang, nobody's on you. Bring them to you and then make that pass. Hey, hey.
They called that back and over, and it will be, the 3 things that have to happen, Eric, is, you have to be all the way over with both feet and the ball. 2 feet in the ball. There's a little floater into the lane, which is good by McCraw. 60-44. Back to a 16-point lead, equaling the largest lead of the game. Coming up on the 3-minute mark of the fourth quarter.
Help, help, help. Reed.
Good for 3. Doesn't go. Battle for the rebound, out of bounds, and it'll be over to Greenbrier East.
Good has a good-looking jump shot.
Yeah.
Even the ones he's missed, been pretty much just rim outs.
Yep. Yeah, he's been a solid player for Ripley here this evening. Greenbrier's having a little trouble getting the ball in. And it looks like, I believe they turned it over. So Ripley will have it on the turnover. Good on the drive. Gets to the rim, off the window and in. Greenbrier East leads 60-46. Here's Lane on the finish. He's got it. Lane Lambert with the finish. 62-46. Ball's out of bounds, over to Greenbrier East. Eric, we don't keep turnovers, but if I had to guess, I'm saying between the 2 teams.
Well up in the double digits.
I was going to say close to 40 or over between the 2 teams.
Yes.
And we realize that's a scrimmage, and that's why you have these scrimmage games to work on things like that. So the season will actually open Tuesday, but for Greenbrier East, they won't play till Friday when they host Beckley. Coming up on 2 minutes remaining in the game, and we got a foul. So it's a 62-46 lead for Greenbrier East. Coming up next, we'll have Wyoming East and Independence. And that will close the curtain on the 2023 Little General C.Adam Toney Preseason Showcase.
Help out. You're by yourself. Oh!
Offensive foul. Easy play to call.
Good job, Peyton.
The Spartans will have the ball. They lead 62-46 in the game. Greenbrier is now running a little clock. And, you know, Eric, I know this is just as important as anything else too, right?
Yeah.
Because you're going to have to try to preserve leads throughout the course of the season. So you want to be able to do it not just in practice but against another opponent.
Yeah, and being smart with the basketball and protecting a lead or late in the game is pivotal. You know, you have to be able to do that to garner victories during the year.
And there's a Ripley foul. And you want to make sure you got proper spacing and spread the floor out. So that's over the limit. That'll be free throw time for Greenbrier East. And it'll be Gabe Patton to get to the free throw line. And the free throw is good. 63-46, Spartan lead. Second free throw is short. So one of two's made. Come back the other way. Coming up on the final minute of the ball game. Here's a three, which is no good. That three was put up by Sias. And there's a putback. 63-48. Now you think your Greenbrier East just want to run the clock here. Final 40 seconds of the game. And there's a take to the basket and a nice finish that time by McCraw. 65-48. Biggest lead right here at 17, 65-50. Ripley able to score there, final 20 seconds. And you would think Greenbrier East would just be able to dribble this out. And a turnover.
He knocked it out of bounds. That's terrible, man. That is an awful call. Awful. He was running for it, too. That was terrible.
And you know, Eric, it got only 10 seconds left in this game, and they're playing like we're in the middle of the second quarter.
Playing to the end.
Yep, and Greenbrier East will run out the time, and the Spartans will win the ball game. Final score, Greenbrier East 65, Ripley 50. We'll take a break, come back and recap and get you ready for the next game here on Video Productions.
Here we grow again. Pioneer Community Bank is proud to offer a network of banks right here in our communities. By offering you more locations, Pioneer continues to meet all your banking needs where you are. Please stop by our New Harper Road location. We are truly investing in Southern West Virginia. Pioneer Community Bank. Friendly service, great products. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Little General Stores has been serving West Virginia communities for almost 5 decades. We are so grateful to be a small part of your lives, and we want to recognize the integral part of our operation, the LG family. You keep us going. Thank you.
Massey Power Sports is your one-stop off-road and tractor destination. We have an awesome selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, dirt bikes, tractors, and kid machines. Our machines come loaded with features the other brands don't have and will save you thousands of dollars versus the competition. Massey Power Sports offers the best prices, the best service, and the best warranties. Our locations in Beckley and Cross Lanes are here to serve you. Online at MasseyPowersports.com. Massey Power Sports. We power your work and your adventure.
Grab the one thing that everyone's loving, and as it happens, they come by the dozen. Everybody loves it, and everybody knows it. Everybody loves a donut.
And we welcome you back to Shady Spring High School. We'll wrap this one up, Eric, and get ready for our final game. Greenbrier East wins it 65-50. The Spartans led 16-10 at the quarter, 26-22 at the break. Beg your pardon. 46-33 at the end of 3. They win the game by 15, 65-50, and you have some of the totals of the game.
Yeah, the leading scorers for the Greenbrier East, they had Brady Hamrick had 18 and Gabe Patton with 14. For Ripley, they're going to have to figure out some scoring balance because of their 50 points, 26 of it was by Cade Good.
So 1 point over half by one guy, and final score, East wins at 65-50. So we'll be back on in about 15 minutes and get you ready for the final game of the day. It'll be Wyoming East against Independence, and we'll see you in about 20 minutes.